Greetings folks, I'm Dan Mack here for another solo review, this time taking a listen and a look at the song and video from the latest single from Swedish alternative metal band We Are The Catalyst, titled Predators, from their forthcoming album Ephemeral. I was personally unfamiliar with this band prior to receiving this in my inbox, but I do have a soft spot for what is considered to be alternative metal, or so the band is labeled, and I figured it'd be worth a listen. I personally consider alternative metal to be an evolution from nu metal, which dominated metal commercially in the mid-90s and early 2000s. Yet, in the wake of this movement came many a band that improved upon the formula. The anger was still there, but more mindful. The heaviness varied, but remained fairly consistent. More focus came on female vocals and the use of other instruments, including piano/keyboards. We Are The Catalyst, a band whose name I actually really love, are one such band, fitting right in with Lacuna Coil, Evanescence, Within Temptation, In This Moment, and so on. I'll start with the positives of this track. The heaviness of the track itself speaks to the originators of the style, dating back to material like Korn's debut or Sepultura's Roots album. But the genre has evolved much in nearly 25 years. Holy shit, really 25 years already? There is an ominous ambience throughout with the keyboard as the song trudges through fist-pumping yet ultimately melodic riffage. The vocals suit the band's style, sung in the vein of the aforementioned brethren, so no operatics or can't sing don't care attitude here. As a collective, We Are The Catalyst are a good band. They're not groundbreaking or particularly innovative, but they can definitely catch your attention. What I dislike about this song is something that I dislike about alternative metal and nu metal before it, and that is a seeming lack of energy and conviction. There's no doubt that this song is heavy from the word go, but for me, heaviness is not the only thing that makes a metal song. The choruses are sweeping, but the overall strength comes off a little weak. I listened to some of the band's back catalog and know they are capable of better. However, this is the first single, and oftentimes what bands choose as the first single is a very by-the-numbers song to appeal to as wide an audience as possible. So I'm hoping that's what the case is with this band's song and album. Without that edge, there is little else to set this song apart from any of the similar bands I mentioned earlier, and that is what we want to avoid in our already super saturated music scene. Now let's talk about the video for the song, and in doing so, let's get the big thing out of the way first. A pair is shown walking up to a tattoo shop with a carriage. A hallway, baby legs, and baby toys are shown, so despite the setup, my initial thought was that this was going to be about child abduction, as the song title and some of the lyrical thematics could indicate such. However, the rest of the song is shot at the tattoo parlor, with a lot of random close-ups and enough to keep things vague to give the idea that the man is getting the tattoo while the woman is looking up how to up her social media game, a factor to which I'll get to. The baby is rarely, if ever, shown again during the bulk of the video because, let's remember,
you can't tattoo a frickin' baby!
And yet at the end of the video, you get this image. What did I just say?
You can't tattoo a frickin' baby!
That's what the tattoo guy said. I had to slip him an extra 100.
Turns out the couple is having the baby tattoo with the words primed for hate. Now this is a case where, for me, the video is more powerful than the song. While the lyrics repeat ad nauseum that we're all going to hell, essentially for trying to tear each other down for the sake of those 15 minutes of fame, the video takes it in both a more direct and a more metaphorical direction. Let's continue with the tattooed baby for the metaphorical. There is little to suggest what the baby is primed to hate, but at this point in reality, there is no shortage of people, places, things, and more toward which people direct their hate. Assume the worst, and then assume it's a combination of all of them. In the context of the lyrics, which mention the yearning for fame, the destruction of love, and hiding guilt and shame, you have more of a sense of what the band is trying to say while still leaving some interpretation to the audience. The second part to talk about is the mother who is actively looking at videos and instructions online how to boost their social media numbers and get more followers. Without getting too topical, it is simple to say that social media has been both a blessing and a curse to society, keeping the estranged in touch while turning embers into infernos between friends and associates. Lyrically, this is what the song seems to focus on. Again, stating that we're all going to hell for an obsessive nature to be known. to demand love, often at the expense of oneself. In the breakdown, the lyrics mention hiding one's sorrow and pain in a, quote, empty shell, unquote, and, quote, in the light of day I will keep on playing this game, unquote, to demonstrate not only the hollowness of this behavior, but of the individual engaging in it.
In an empty shell, I can hide my sorrow and pain. Oh.
The song reaches its conclusion repeating these words, and with the reveal of the baby's tattoo, fear and reality intertwine. The video during these segments raised several points, arguments, counter-arguments, and everything that a great presentation of an idea needs. As for the rest of the video basically being the band shots, I'm a fan of the more chaotic camera style and the aesthetics of the band's surroundings, as a callback to Korn's Freak on a Leash video, but in a darker setting and color shade. All around, good song, great video. So check out the video for Predators, stream and or purchase their back catalog from Bandcamp at watcofficial.bandcamp.com, or stream their music on Spotify, among other places. Also head over to pledgemusic.com/project/ephemeral to help out with the crowdfunding for the new album. Otherwise, keep up with them on Facebook at facebook.com/watcofficial. Until next time, I'm Dan Mack. Keep it heavy, folks.